If you like to travel, this video is for you. When people travel, and I'm one of the people who traveled from California all the way to Japan, so I've seen it all, or most of it. Hawaii and Australia is still waiting for me. But let's see, when we travel, what's going to happen? We travel different time zones, so we can get jet lagged. By the way, last couple of years I travel, have not been jet lagged. Some guys, those who experience it, not quite remember what it is. Second thing, when we travel, especially when you sit in on an airplane for quite a while, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, your legs usually get swollen. The next thing, if you are driving or if you taking some bus or whatever, it may get you tired and you lose energy. And all of those things that I just mentioned, tiredness, jet lag, swelling, back pain, especially if you sit in front too long, again, non-comfortable situation, all of those things make your travel suck. Let's be honest. So today I'm going to share with you a couple things that I discovered for myself, and I've been using it for the last 7 years with all of my travels to make sure that my travel is easy and comfortable, that when I arrive to my final destination where I'm going from home to the other place, I'm not jet lagged, that I feel energized from the get-go, and I actually can enjoy the life and the time of my travel to the fullest. So let's start with the first one, energy. And I mentioned it shortly in my story yesterday. I had to travel about 4 hours by car. Actually, I looked at it was more than that. In Italy a couple years ago, and it was late night after my travel from New York to Rome by plane. Then I spent a couple hours, like 4 or 5 hours in Rome, just going through the streets of Rome. Guess what? I didn't take the car, so it was on the foot and taking the scooters. By the way, that was first time me and my wife experienced electric scooters. Pretty cool thing if you know how to use them and you know where you're going. Anyways, I sidetracked. So first thing first, you need energy, and for energy we need oxygen. Oxygen comes to our body in obviously in the way that we breathe it in, and then from lungs it goes into the blood. But everything, all the oxygen that circulates in our body, one way or the other, moves by the liquid, blood and water. So if your body is, or not is actually is like in water in your system, guess what's going to happen? You will not have enough oxygen delivered to your brain, to your muscles, and you will experience tiredness and fatigue. So make sure when you travel, your water with you, but not simple water from, I don't know, tap or a water fountain. You need to have water that has those little bags inside of it that will add minerals to your water, that will remove chlorine if there is still in your water, and that makes sure that this water is negatively charged and slightly alkaline. When you go through the security, you cannot bring your water with you. So guess what I do? I take the bottle, I empty the bottle, I keep my sachets in, and once I get through the security gate, just add more water. I usually go to a cafe or something and I'll ask to add some hot water to it, so it's actually hotter or warmer than my body temperature. This way it saves energy for my body, it's easier for me to digest, and it keeps me energized just because of negative charge, because water is in my system and water delivers oxygen to my body. But what I said in my story yesterday, I added a couple more things, 2 more things that I added to my water when I had to drive all the 4 hours. One thing is in this beautiful blue tube, and this is a potassium with vitamin C and ribose. When I add this to my water, it gets potassium in my system, and guess what's happening? The potassium and the salt in our body, they contradict each other, or actually, I guess they have different functions, but if we have unbalance of one versus another, there is no good circulation in our cells, and that's again the problem with our energy. That thing also helps you with avoiding swelling on your body, and this is something that we highly recommend to everybody to take. So that was one. The second one was this little thing, and this little thing is our patented antioxidant, which lots of people talking now these days about hydrogen water. So guess what? I'll actually show you what it is. You take this little pretty here, put it into your water, and it gets out free hydrogen into your bottle. So instead of buying the bottle that says hydrogen water on it and it being sitting on the bottle for on the shelf for some time, you actually do it fresh right there in the van, and then you drink it and you have that oxygen or hydrogen actually going into your body. Again, the antioxidants combined with potassium in our water makes your body fully energized and ready to run. Now, I didn't have this product with me back then, but I use it for different purposes, and I'll share this with you as well, because even though like I said, I didn't use this specific product for the traveling, but I use it every time I go for any physical activities like training or exercise, running out, whatever I need to do, and I have to have energy right now, which will not be killing me like caffeine or hard or tea, right? Strong tea. But this thing, it comes from deep sea, and this is liquid magnesium. So there is a little powder here. I put it in my smaller bottle than this, and when I put it there, I mix it and I have a liquid magnesium. I drink it right away on my way to the exercise facility or a gym. And when I do it, by the time I arrive, I don't know how it works. Don't ask me. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a human being that knows how the product, what product does for me, not how it works. But when I take it before my exercise, I come in and for an hour, 2-3 hours, I have very soft energy that is not leaving my body. I can continue training without suffering consequences like fatigue or lack of energy or muscle pain, because it does not exist. This product, the liquid magnesium, actually gets me the energy I need. Now, sometimes, and we hear this constantly, we lack in good mood. We lack in energy. And those two things are related to vitamin B. So this little stick here, which you can open just on your tongue and swallow, or you can put it in the water and enjoy it. Or this one, a tablet that's also vitamin B complex, which you take and your eyes are awake. You open the eyes, you enjoy the life, and all of a sudden, life becomes better. So let me explain to you how it works altogether. So I already told you about water. You take the water bottle, you put those sachets in. If you don't know what they are and how to get them, comment below energy and I will help you to understand everything that I discussed today. But you have those sachets, you go through the security, you put the water back in, you have your slightly alkaline, mineralized, negatively charged water with you. You take these little things, carrying bottles may not necessarily be comfortable, so take a little pill box like this one. That's one that travels with me all the time and makes me happy. And I put there a couple of those things, couple of capsules. This one is the water-soluble tablet, so you just put it there. And these sticks, they go into your pocket or your purse. Very easy and simple. Now, one more thing that people experience as they travel, you're usually not necessarily eating the food that you used to at home, and your body may say, oh, I don't like that food, or oh, that's too fatty or too spicy or whatever, and your liver has to deal with this. So I always travel with this little thing here, and this is the liver support. All you do, you mix it with cold or warm water and drink like a tea, and your liver will say thank you to you. You will not have bloating, you will not have discomfort in your belly. And if you need to take alcohol, even though I'm not sure why, this is the thing of the past, and we all should stop drinking that thing that kills us and takes actually minerals from our body, including magnesium. So, but if you have to drink, take that thing before and after, and forget about the consequences of drinking tomorrow. And by the way, your experience of drinking as the process goes will also be smoother. And all of this can easily go in any of your purses or pockets or whatever. And the bottle just goes into your backpack. You take it with you on the plane, in the car, anywhere you want to go and enjoy the travel. You forget about pain, you forget about discomfort, you forget about tiredness and fatigue, and you forget about swelling. Very simple, straightforward. If you are traveling like me often, I would highly recommend you to take a look at these products. How to find out about them? Comment below this video, energy products, and I will be happy to share with you what they are, how to get them at a discount, same price that I pay for them, and also how to get me. If you like what I tell you and if you like what I do, I can be your consultant and help you with this and many other things free of charge. Have a wonderful day, enjoy your travels, and be happy and healthy. Goodbye, guys.